guys, welcome to Wine Down, the podcast where we talk wine and everything that goes with it. Today we're doing Thai, and we have Maile from Miley's Thai. Oh my God, that's a tongue twister. Hawaii Kai location and Ward, also a good friend of mine. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to drink wine.
The Maile
herself.
And we know you like wine.
I do, and spirits, and
Let's hear you a little more.
yes, please.
Cool.
So what are we drinking,
Ooh.
Chris?
This is good.
It's one of my favorite reds to start. So the grape is called Groslo, made by Catherine and Pierre Breton from the Loire Valley. You know, I want to talk about your course.
Okay.
Let's get right into
Well,
it.
it's perfect because this is beef waterfall, and so beef normally pairs with reds, right? And this is so nice because this red is actually chilled, and that's how I like to, have my red wine.
Yeah.
I love red wine. I don't drink it when I'm out though, because it stains my teeth and I look like, I look like I'm kissing an ashtray when you take pictures, right? When you take pictures, you think you're fine because you're feeling good, but then when the pictures come up on Instagram and you're like, oh my God, because it's all dark.
Yeah.
So I don't normally drink it when I'm out.
Just when you're doing TV shows.
Yes, next day.
They do a big smile.
Well,
Yeah.
so the beef waterfall has a little bit of spice, right? We were talking
It
about
does.
before.
It has spice. It's there's some lime juice in it, and so it's like savory. It's a little bit salty from the fish sauce, and so I think it's gonna pair well with this.
So a wine with a little bit of spice, or a dish with a little bit of spice, needs wine with a little lower alcohol. So here we have a really pretty floral wine, and it doesn't lack for flavor, but it doesn't have a lot of alcohol. We diminish that even further by chilling the wine. This is not just chilled. This is like white wine temperature. I mean, you notice the glass is frosting up, right? That's exactly what you want with spicy foods.
But I don't know if I like it. There's too much alcohol in it. Chris.
Well, you know the easy fix behind that?
Yeah.
You just gotta drink more.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay. Well, then let's get drinking.
I don't expect this bottle to be full by the end of the shoot.
I don't either. I agree.
You wanna try the pairing?
Yeah, let's try. Oh, Mo.
It's okay. My dish is coming, people. Chris, shut up.
Before I even start talking, yeah.
I gotta tell you, my sister is pescatarian, and she's a pescatarian now, I think, for 3 years. And I have to tell you, the first time she called and she told me that she was pescatarian, and I'm not kidding, Chris, I cried because I felt like I lost my best friend, like my partner in eating. We eat all kinds of foods, and not only that, she stopped drinking, so I lost my best. I mean, I don't need a best friend to drink. Trust me. But it's so much more fun when you're drinking with someone, right? Yeah. And so I literally, it's not even a joke. Like I cried. And so now, like one by one, my friends are becoming tree huggers, and I love them. I do. I love vax, not vax, tree huggers, non-tree huggers. So, I don't
live
know.
and let live, right?
Yeah.
Do no harm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halia, do you like spicy?
I love spicy.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what kind of spicy? I mean, people say that to me when they come to the restaurant, and then I'm like,
Girl, I show you
Right.
spice.
There's so many different
she
levels.
has a Maile spicy.
Yeah, I have
and
a Maile, yeah.
love that one.
Yeah.
Is that the
Try
highest?
yeah.
That's the
It's
highest
so
level
it
of
goes mild, medium, hot, and then it goes Thai hot, which is kind of hot already, and then there's Lao hot, which is hotter, and then there's Maile hot, and I swear to God, you gotta start
Is that-
scent from. You're gonna die.
That's not even listed on the menu?
It's not. Like people who know. I mean, your skin starts peeling off, like your face. That's how hot it is.
Okay, I don't think I could do hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So what
did
would
put
this
some
spice
peppers.
level be?
To me, this is just hot. It's not even going into the Thai hot, Lao hot, and Maile
I couldn't
hot.
hang
This
with
is
you then.
perfect
Yeah.
for me. This is
Yeah,
perfect.
I could not hang with you.
But you know what it does is makes you drink more.
Yeah, that's true. That's why you get free beer
Yeah,
snacks
yeah.
at the bar. Right? Why do you think there's peanuts at the bar?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so
So you
easy
can
to
drink more. Right,
Yeah.
right. This is delicious.
So
Maile.
good.
Have you had
It
it?
is.
Did you try it?
Yes, I did, and it goes well with the wine, perfectly.
Yeah? I can keep my job.
You
God.
always surprise us.
I do. Yeah, this is extremely tender. How do you get it so tender?
Well, this is New York, and how I cook it is I sear it really a hot pan. I just salt and pepper sear it because you don't want to over season it because you're putting all these other Thai spices. And And of course, you let it rest. But it's medium rare, but it looks like it's kind of cooked through because of the lime juice. Yeah, the citrus. It starts cooking almost like a ceviche kind of type. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It's really good with this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you ever drink when you're cooking or like when you're coming up with
That's a
different
great
dishes?
question.
What kind of question?
I mean, I'm just trying to like.
No, you know, like I try not to, but sometimes I really do, I promise. I mean, when I cook at home, I love to have a glass of wine while I'm cooking, and I try not to cook at home because I cook at the restaurant. But my kids all the time, they love home cooking. But at work, you know, people are always sending me, you know, drinks, and it's kind of difficult when you're on the line of fire. And I have been in the kitchen quite a bit lately, and so that's why people don't see me outside. I don't tell people that I'm in there because otherwise they'll come behind, you know, the kitchen and bring me a glass of wine or bring the bottle, and you know, and then
by
we're so
the end of
busy.
it, the food is like, whoo, nasty.
Yeah. It's like, you know what, you guys on your own.
All right, well, we're gonna have to take a quick break. When we get back, we'll talk more with Maile. Rest easy with the new windows from Windows Hawaii, featuring Ali'i Extreme windows with their exclusive sound reduction and security package. Call 671-0808 today. 120-day peace of mind guarantee exclusively at Inspiration Interiors. Inspiration will refund you the difference if you find a lower price on identical merchandise delivered in Hawaii.
Wine Ad brought to you by Locations, whose team of trusted neighborhood experts have been helping Kama'aina to buy and sell homes since 1969. Locally owned and operated.
Welcome back to Wine and Thai with the lovely Maile. Okay, so we left off on where again?
Talking about
wine
kitchen and
everything.
people sending her drinks.
So how do you function while taking drinks and cooking?
How do I not function?
Your food gets better when you drink wine, right?
Absolutely. I clean better, I cook better, I'm just all the way around better.
Dance better.
Yeah, everything. Right? Don't you do it?
Yell better.
Yes. Oh, the yelling. Oh, that's the best. You know, they're like, oh, Miley's drinking, she's yelling.
But how do you do it? Because for as long as you've had Maile Thai, and then of course your family had, you know, restaurants, you've always had like such a big part of the community. And the one thing that I admire about Maile is that she is able to make a relationship with so many people and continue to keep it, but also make every individual that steps in her restaurant so loved and so important. Like, how do you do it?
You know, and it comes from within. When I see a customer come in, and I'm trying to figure them out, like they're trying to figure me out, because oftentimes they see me on TV or an interview and they're like, is she who she really is? And I'm like, really, I am who I am. And they go like, oh, she's actually really nice. I'm like, I know, I'm just not nice in the kitchen. I'm Dragon Lady in the kitchen. By the way, there is a Dragon Lady soup, everybody. That's
On your menu?
on the menu. It's named after me, and it's like the best hangover soup ever. Really, it is. It's like a combination of Simon soup by Sun Noodles, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, our favorite. And then there's also some wontons, homemade wontons, char siu, and choy sum, all in one really nice broth. And I swear to God, and then when you do takeout, you do it separately, of course, right? The broth and then the noodles. And we'll make it even vegan for you, love.
Thank you.
Yeah. And but it's
Don't even
yeah.
pander.
No, a big favorite within our friend group is your tom yum.
Yeah,
Oh,
tom yum,
Everybody
yes.
would get it. They would be drinking. Our good friend Marky would be like, "Can I have that to go?" And she'd
Oh
be
no,
good to
let's
go.
talk about Amber. Wasn't she just here?
Yes, she was
okay,
here
yeah.
yesterday.
Oh, we
So
love
that's
Amber.
Amber's favorite. So she'll have one at the restaurant, and then before she goes home, she has one too, because in the middle of the night she'll come and, you know, because Amber, like we discussed, she's a great drinker, you know.
I have yet to see it.
Yeah, she's a great drinker. So,
One of these days.
oh, do not.
I know,
Do
I
not.
know.
I'm afraid
He
for that
does
day.
not believe me. He
No,
doesn't
I
believe me.
you. I just don't think you know how much I drink.
I don't think you know how
Really
much she
put this
drinks.
to the
don't.
test.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Not just to challenge her. I actually want to hang out with her. I just want to hang out with her.
She's
She's
so,
cool.
much fun. I mean, if you think I'm fun, but whoa.
You are fun. And I can't believe I didn't know about this magic hangover soup, because
Yes.
like most days I wake up, I'm
So there's a
Hungover.
few soups on our menu, and definitely we all love the tom yum because it has lemongrass, kaffir lime, so it's kind of medicinal. So that's kind of what brings your hangover, you cure your hangover, right? But then there's also, you know, the Dragon Lady, and we have Thai pho too. So like, what's Thai pho? You know, because Vietnamese is like that's their specialty, right? We're not trying to take that away from them, but we also have our own version of pho, and it's not, while it's not similar, it's equally. I think it has different tastes, but it also tastes really good. But I think when you're hungover, you just want soup.
Yeah, but it makes sense. It's liquid, it's protein, it's carbs, it's salt.
Yes,
all the things
everything.
you need.
It's all about the broth.
Yes, it's all about, it really is. And then you feel good, and then you do it all over again.
And then you're like, while you're eating your soup, you're like, I'm never drinking again.
How many times have we said that?
And then you're cured. You're cured. Let's go at it again. You know, soup and broth is so hard to pair with wine because of the temperature, right? It's hot. One of my favorite grapes to do it with is Riesling. So here we have two examples
Okay,
in your
let's get on
glass. You can obviously see the color difference, right?
Yep.
Light and gold, and that comes with age. So not a lot of people think Riesling can age because here it is this cheap sweet wine, right? That you get for under $10 a bottle with a screw cap. Some of the
Under
best.
$10?
Oh, you know, a lot of these people who are drinking Rieslings, right? Yeah, they drink the supermarket stuff, which is great. It really is, but
I like this one.
with age, it's really cool. Yeah.
This one has my tongue, pear. It's kind of a taste of pear. The pear comes up.
So there's also multiple levels of Riesling. So this is a Cabernet, which is like the lowest level of potential sugar, which means it's like supposed to be the lightest in body. And you step up and you have, all
This
these
one's
different
a
cool
lot
names.
sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot sweeter.
This one has like a tang, like a tang.
This one's like a lot sweeter, but more full body.
Like I'm double fisting.
You see the oxidation, right?
Yeah.
Even in the color. So the color is oxidized, it's more yellow, but even the taste is more oxidized. Think of like an apple, right? It's bruised apple versus fresh apple. This is, wine number one is very fresh, underripe almost green apple, like malic acid we call it. And then two, since it has age, it's from the 2007 vintage by a producer who was not making wine anymore. So this is a unicorn wine, so to speak. One of my favorites ever. It's more bruised apple. It's deeper fruit. It's golden.
I love it.
That's such a great analogy. Like
I love
bruised wine and like fresh, bruised apple and like crispy apple. That's
You can even see it on the
We're
color.
going to take a quick break, and then we're going to see what else you guys think about this, okay? We'll be right back.
It's gonna be gone.
Wine and brought to you by Locations, whose team of trusted neighborhood experts have been helping Kama'aina to buy and sell homes since 1969. Locally owned and operated. The Hawaii Symphony Orchestra returns to in-person concerts at Hawaii Theater and the Blaisdell. Visit myhso.org for tickets and information.
All right, welcome back, guys. So what is the verdict? I think I like this one.
Are we forced to choose? We're forced to choose what we like better?
They're both good, but I'm a sweet tooth. I love the sweet one.
Yeah. So that's the difference between Cabernet and Spätlese. So Cabernet's like the lightest style, right? So wine number one, it's light. Spätlese is late harvest. So you see it's a later harvest. There's more body. There's a little bit more sweetness to that. All things considered. And then it's odor. But why don't we dig in the food and see how it
let's try
applies
it together, yeah.
So what do we have here, Maile?
I don't know how you guys do it, but like I take a sip first, and then I taste the food, and then I taste again. Yeah, I do like that's kind of like the sandwich type, right?
Yeah.
So here we have our.
Ooh, I'm gonna use that.
Manila, the
sandwich.
It's just an excuse to drink more. So here we have this is Manila clams, and at both restaurants this is called spicy basil clams, and so this. While it says spicy, it doesn't have to necessarily be so spicy, but it does have a kick to it. And the main ingredient in here, the showcase, is our homemade chili oil, garlic chili oil. So we homemade that. It takes like all day to make, but it does add this different level of spice. It has, of course, bell peppers and onions and the fresh basil. You can smell the basil coming out. So.
It's so aromatic.
Yeah, really, it is.
Wow.
And I love seafood. I mean, do you like seafood?
Love it.
Yeah.
Do you like seafood more than like chicken, beef?
I do.
Oh, that's me too.
And that's why when I have friends that are allergic, I'm like, oh my God, you don't know what you're missing, you know? But then I invite them all the time because then I don't have to pay, so much.
You're like, oh, you don't want that.
Cheap
It's okay.
Pro tips. I love it. Also, there's definitely considerable spice here, but it's not like spice where it's I don't know how to describe it. It's so deep and soulful, and it's not just spice to make you sore. It's
Right.
not masochistic. Does
Right.
that make sense?
Right.
It's-
But it goes so well with, because typically Thai food in general pairs really well with Riesling.
my favorite pairings.
Yeah. That's kind of, and I feel like, okay, there's rules to wine and food, right? Like steak would be like with reds and, you know, seafood with whites. But for me, I feel like there's really no rules. It's what you like.
I totally agree with
And it's
that.
how you pair it, how it makes you feel, you know? When you be like me and you drink so much and it's like, hey, you feel good all the time. Everything tastes good.
You're like, oh, you thought it went? I think it goes well with everything.
Everything, yeah. But
It was the chili oil for me.
is
So
that,
good.
you like
yeah.
it? You,
So
can, you
good.
can taste it, right?
But it's herbaceous as well. I mean, there's
The
all
baguette,
kinds of
though,
stuff.
it's kind of, you know, brushed with butter. And so at the restaurant, when we serve this, it comes kind of, you know, a lot of gravy, and you can see everyone sopping the baguette. And then they'll ask for a side order of you know, more baguettes. So that's when I know, okay,
You did it right.
I did it right, yeah.
It's funny because before, when I just had the wine, it was like a bruised apple, and then when I tasted, you know, this, now it's more buttery.
Oh, yeah, look at you with the bruised apple.
It's that terminology over there.
It's buttery.
It does make
Took me a
a lot
while
of
to
sense.
catch on to all of these terms. Well, like, you know,
Oh, she's
ways to
nailing it.
describe the taste.
Yeah,
You're doing great, sweetie.
Just
you're
when
right.
it
It
comes to
kind
more
of binds
drinking.
it all together, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 1 + 1 = 3 for food and wine pairing, right? Yeah.
I'm like so impressed with you. Like you're so
Ooh, thank
young
you.
and you're so knowledgeable, like smart.
Drink more. I get smarter.
You know, and I'm not John. This is the honest truth. I'm like very impressed.
Thank you. You know, we had Andrea on from Own the Pasta as well, and he was talking about, you know, bread as like an American thing.
Yeah.
When you get pasta and you fill up on it, and it's something that you eat right away when it hits the table. And in Italy, it's like they use the bread to sop up the sauce,
Yeah.
and that's how you're really supposed to eat it.
Yeah.
So I get the analogies.
You know,
for sure.
and I didn't. You know, when they say sop it up. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story, and it's kind of cute actually. So working at, you know, my family's restaurant, I was a owner operator at one of our Assagios out in Hawaii Kai. And I'm not sure if I can tell you this story because it's a little bit inappropriate, but I feel like it's so funny.
You have to say it.
Okay.
You have
And then
to
we
say
can
it.
just cut it if you don't, you know.
Yeah, we'll save it for extended.
Yeah,
version.
yeah,
If it's too raunchy.
Yeah,
You
right.
know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a quick break and then we'll get back.
Okay.
And we'll do the whole story.
The art of the tease.
All right, see you in a few.
And we're back with wine and Thai. Okay, so we have a new dish, and Moani's going to dig in.
I'm
this
super
time, aren't you?
excited. Thank you.
So when I, you know, made this dish, I made this dish thinking about Moani because she's vegan.
Did you name it after her?
I might as well. I mean, look at her. She's just like going for it.
What would you
right?
call it?
The Momo. We call her Momo. Well, Moani and I have known each other for so long. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we call her Momo. But this vegan dish, we have actually, you know, at Maile's both locations, obviously, and everybody asks me this question all the time, and they say, well, why does Maile's at War taste different from Maile's in Hawaii Kai? And simply, the only thing I can say is like, we don't have one chef that could be at two different places. And even like when I am in the kitchen, it's just, well, Maile must be in the kitchen, you know? And it's just, everybody tries, we try our very best to be consistent. And I think most chefs, that's what we strive for. But it is the most difficult thing to do. And if you even come close to it, then we're just so happy. But we have a lot of vegan dishes now. A lot of people are, like I said, is, you know, vegan or pescatarian. What makes it easier nowadays is because there's so many people that are turning vegan, is that they have already made vegan sauces. You know, like vegan soy sauce, vegan oyster sauce. There's even a vegan fish sauce.
Oh,
No
wow.
way.
Yes, I promise to God. And I'm like, how do they do that? Because that's not making it from the fish, because fish is not vegan.
They
you
just
know?
mislabeled it, right? Not interesting.
But of course, you know, when you alter your dish, it's always going to taste different. So when people that eat there and then they turn vegan, and this is why does this taste different? I said, well, because we're not using the normal ingredients that we would use vegan. Also, we're using all vegan sauces. So it's going to alter the taste a little bit. But
This is really good. The
It's
vegan pad
fantastic.
thai is really good. The vegan curry is really good. I'm just talking from experience.
almost there, yeah. So yeah, we do have a nice, you know, list of vegan dishes that
I mean,
we
it's a
offer.
separate section of your menu even.
Yeah.
You highlight it.
It's
right?
on the back, on the last
Beautiful.
page.
Yeah, Momo knows.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. I'm not even vegan, but I would totally just enjoy this.
Well, you guys enjoy while I drink. I eat this stuff all the time,
If being vegan was this delicious, then I might actually think about it.
Don't do it.
Seriously, yeah.
Don't do
Sometimes I
it.
just have like days, like one day out of the month, I'll just be vegan, and then go back to
I
normal.
mean, it's good. It's good to take a break, and then it's good to reset. But I know I'm a carnivore, so I love my meat.
Yeah. Gotta
Should have
have
said it like that, but yeah.
That's for the extended version. We're gonna get into all kinds of things.
Well, just like my fiance, like he's full carnivore, but he actually told me, he's like, no, let's eat more plant-based at home.
Oh, that's because it's you.
That's awesome.
No, he
he's a
literally was
doctor
like,
too,
I don't
right?
want to eat a lot of meat. Like, I'll eat whatever you eat. But when we go out, he'll have meat or chicken. But now he's just, it's not.
See, I'm like the opposite. Like my boyfriend doesn't eat so much meat, and so I'm finding myself not eating so much meat, which I like. It doesn't even register. You kind of just lessen your meat and take in more of the fish and, and chicken and all that kind of stuff. But I love my meat.
You see how that worked? You said meat, and then Moani immediately thought of her fiance.
Yeah. That's how it goes. I know.
So Maile, outside of the restaurant,
Yeah.
what else do you have going on?
Oh gosh, I have so much projects going on, and the thing is right now, I have to say this again, we're so short on staff, and I feel that every restaurant is so short on staff.
Yeah.
And so I don't have much time to myself. So I'm filling every position, my managers, our assistants are, we're all working, we're putting on different hats all the time. So right now I don't have much time outside of the restaurant. Yeah.
Wow.
But I always have time for wine.
Yeah. We need to drink more.
Is
Yeah.
that your way of just kind of like decompressing and
That's my way of doing, drinking wine is just the way. I mean,
the way of life?
it's just the way.
It's just the way.
You are the perfect guest. You really are.
Wait, what
for
is
wine
that?
and
What was that one movie? It's the way, or it was.
The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
This is the way.
This is the way,
This
people.
is the way.
Mandalorian was really good.
Yeah, I think so.
I watched it.
Okay.
like all
I'm
the
just
way.
wondering.
Like, the whole
I watched
thing?
all, yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yep, my other half. Yep, we had to watch it every week when a new episode came out. We had to watch it, just like The Foundation, just like the morning show. Yep.
All of it. Very good, Momo.
Well, Maile, do you have any like social media outlets or any way that people can reach you and support your business?
Yeah, so we have Maile's Thai Ward, Maile's Thai, Hawaii Kai, and of course my personal Maile's Thai. And we're located, and this is the thing, we're located in Ward, and it's my physical address is 1200 Alamana Boulevard, but we've been having problems, with Uber and Lyft. It says 1200 Alamana Boulevard, but we're really on Auahi Street. So we're trying to clarify that up. Hawaii Kai, we're in the Hawaii Kai Town Center. And we are MailesThaiBistro.com. You can check up our website. And I don't know the numbers because I don't call the restaurant a lot. It's like,
You answer the phone.
Yeah, no,
you
I
don't
just
do the
like-
calling.
just Google the
It's
numbers,
okay.
guys.
Handles it.
I let my people call.
Oh, her people.
We're going to head on over to the extended version on YouTube. So go ahead and join us, subscribe to our channel, also comment, like, subscribe, and also go ahead to our Instagram, Wine and Podcasts. Thank you for being here,
Oh,
Maile.
thank you. Cheers.
You're awesome.
Thank you for having me. This is a lot of fun.
All right, so you have a story, and I'm done. I'm gonna
saved for the
eat
extended
while
version.
That we save for the
Listen.
extended
We
version
did.
because we
Yeah.
were talking about the clam dish, the Manila clam dish, the spicy basil clams, and then it came with some baguettes, right? So the baguette, and we were talking about sopping it up, and and so the story that kind of triggered, that
Does it have something to do with baguette? I was thinking it was phallic. I'm sorry.
already went down.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
Sorry.
So at the other restaurant I was working at or managing, I had my employees, I had one server. And he was, he was white and he was just, big guy, And then there was a table that came in and girls and all that, right? And I said, and I'm just gonna say his name is Chris because I forgot. No, his name was DJ. I said, DJ, go to that table. What are you doing? That's your section, right? And he's like, I don't know, boss, I don't know if I can do it. I'm like, well, what do you mean you can't do it? He goes, I'm about to sop her up with a biscuit. I was like, I didn't understand what that meant. Sop her up with a biscuit. He was so highly interested. I only found that out later because I didn't want to look stupid, right? Like, I'm his boss. So I didn't want to be like, what does that mean? So I just had to be the boss. I was like, go to that table right now, you know?
Dragon Lady came out.
Dragon Lady came out. And so later I asked somebody, so what does that mean? Sop her up with a biscuit. Like he just wanted her. He says, I'm nervous, but I want to sop her up with a biscuit. So it's sort of like the soaking it all up, I guess, right? Soaking it all up. Like he just wanted to soak her all up. I don't know. Cool. But it was just like, wow, like this kid, okay. I'm feeding you, I don't know. But that was my story about sopping up with a biscuit.
I like that.
That's good. It's just the way you said it, sop her up like a biscuit.
Yeah, he said it to me. He's like, I don't know, boss. He goes, I don't know. I'm gonna sop her up with a biscuit. That's how he said it.
You know, in my younger years serving tables, it is hard to approach attractive females when you're serving them.
Yeah.
Like they get nervous, Chris, when I'm serving them, and it's terrible. So I understand.
Yeah, like that's your table. You know you're supposed to go, so you have to do your job. Unless you tell your buddy, can you take that table over? Because I'm like, I'm kind of like, she's hot and I'm nervous, so you send somebody else, right?
She's hot and I'm me, and
you're hot too. And you're especially hot with that sweater going on over there. Huh?
I am hot with the sweater. What a segue. What a pro.
Saying,
Wink, wink.
Can I?
Can we just talk about my cousin?
This is
Literally,
no shit, your cousin.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be racist. Be like, oh, all people. What is it, Lao? She's
Lao? Yeah, we're Lao.
I didn't know. Sorry. All Lao people are related, right?
Basically, what they like to say they're related. This is true. No. This is true. Like everybody wants to say they're related to somebody, and you know what? In a sense, they are like they come from the same country or the same province, or and they're like related one way or the other. But here in Hawaii, they like to say that too. And sometimes I'm like, I'm just related to everybody, y'all. All the Thai restaurants, we all know each other. We all have workers that have bounced off each other. So everybody worked for one restaurant or the other. There's only like 3,000 of us here.
Really?
Yeah. So.
But you're no kidding related.
I'm like no kidding related.
Like grew up from.
Yeah, like no kidding.
Oh, she's amazing.
She is.
She sponsored every single shirt I wore for this season.
Ooh, is that why you have her shirt?
Her face plastered on my chest.
She's
proudly.
She's so talented. I mean, she's got so much talent, and just not with you have no idea. Every family event, if she's not doing like the food part, meaning like fruits. And just everything, she's doing the flower arrangements. Like she could actually have a floral like shop. She's that good. She's just good in everything that she does. I mean, even like her home, she does her curtains, she does this, she does that. I mean, she's just truly, truly amazing. I'm so happy she's sponsoring you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, really.
I was like sitting here like looking, like, and then I see some like Thai, and then it's like, okay. Yeah.
I feel like
have her on the show.
You guys
she's coming back, I think, for the next season.
Really?
Or she's coming for the next season.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know you both are all so busy.
She speaks so well too. Like when I sit with her and then I don't get to really like I try to visit with her. She tries to visit with me.
But you're both so busy. You're running empires.
She's extremely busy. Like she does it. I feel like I don't sleep, but I don't sleep because I'm watching K-drama when I go home. So I'm up all night, right? But she's literally like up at 4. She's sewing, she's this and that. And I'm over here trying to be like the cousin, can you sew me something? Like, can you sew me a dress? And I'm like, she doesn't want to say no, but I know she's busy, But there's some stuff that like we feel like we're going to do something, but she's just completely busy. I'm busy. I'm in the kitchen. Like our side project has stopped completely, but we want to collaborate for sure.
I'm going to enact whatever little power I have on the show as co-host and say, dinner date with Ari.
With my cousins. Yeah, sure, yes.
Can we? That's my power as a host. You whatever you say, you're on camera. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna replay this episode and be like, Maile said she can come to dinner. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yes. If she's there, I mean,
if she's there though.
He's like, I got it on camera. She's coming.
Because I want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah. Anytime I get a chance to meet with her, I'm there. Like I'll be
bring wine.
Yeah, you will.
It's a date. We got that on camera. We're good.
Wait, we gotta check with Janelle. Like she has my schedule. Like, what day is this again?
Janelle, we'll bring wine for you too.
I'm always saying yes. She's like,
No,
stop
in
saying
the
yes.
future,
Yeah,
in the future.
yeah, yeah, for
We'll figure it
sure.
out.
We just gotta check with her.
Yeah,
'cause she's
reservations
got-
are just 2 months out, so we're good.
Yeah.
But just to fill everyone in, Ari South, she designs a lot of the clothing that Chris wears on the show.
Yeah, she was on Project
very talented.
Runway. She came second. Yeah, she's very
Ari South.
uber talented. Yeah.
Hashtag work
So
for
like,
now,
what do
right?
you do to like unwind? Obviously K-dramas, but what
Yeah,
else?
and I really don't like. I mean, I have like seriously like 4 or 5 books that I started, and it's just like it doesn't. If some people send me books, and I try, and I just can't. Because I'm thinking about the next recipe. I'm thinking about what specials. With this pandemic, we are in a space, the restaurants are always challenging each other and upping one another. I mean, like I was just telling, Janelle, I was like, I used to go to Zippy's for like zip pack. And I am motherfuckers having zip packs on a different level. Everybody trying to level each other up. Wait, I swore because you swore.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
we're
you're
good.
good, you're good.
We should do more.
I'm like, are you serious now? And
But doesn't that feel good?
It feels damn fucking good.
It does.
I feel like my like takeout box or my bento box is like up there, right? And then one motherfucker's gotta come up and put some hamachi kama on and shit. It's like, look, listen. It's like the cost is going up,
Yeah.
And I'm Maile's Thai. I'm not like 5-star restaurant, but I'm not LNL. I shouldn't say that, but I'm not like like
Right, you're not here like
I'm not
whatever.
like yeah. I'm not like that or like
exist
this.
somewhere
I'm
in the
kind of in the middle. But when these guys do like carry on a side this and but they can charge you $45-50 for a nice bento that comes in a nice bento box, like really like
The presentation. Like,
presentation is key, right? Okay, mine's is the kind of plastic and whatever, but the taste is there and you are full. You go to some places, it's pretty, but shit, you gotta have that fucking hamburger steak after. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
That's
like
the thing. She makes good portion sizes.
Oh, yeah.
Like you leave satisfied, not like, okay, I gotta go
and
somewhere.
stay satisfied. Like I love all these sushi places, and I'm like so like right now I'm a sushi whore, and like I love it, right?
Maybe we
And-
go sushi instead then.
Oh, bruh! Like I am like,
Bruh.
yeah, sushi is really where it's at right now. The thing is, and you really enjoy, and with the right sake, I like the right sake, and the sushi, like it'll be good, and it's so tasting, it's so tasteful, and you can just taste that really freshness and all the really intricate fish that they bring out to you. But bruh, I like eat pho after 1 hour later. I'm like starvation. I want to eat pho, but that is the truth of the matter. Like really, it is.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say like all these places, you're not fulfilled. I am fulfilled right then and there for the next hour. But then I'm hungry again. Like I need spam musubi or something.
I eat like I drink a lot, so I fully get you.
Yeah. Well, you don't look like
understand.
you like.
Oh, I need you just around me for my entire life. Just follow me. I'm just gonna call you.
compliments.
I'm not lying, by the way. I'm not even trying to blow smoke up your ass. I mean, like if I.
It's the fit. It's the Ari South
That's what I'm saying.
Project
I'm just gonna
Runway.
sit here and drink
along
my
with
wine.
fit. Like,
Yeah.
That's what you call entertainment for
Good.
free.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Like if I don't want to say it, then I just would like cry. Like if you're handsome, I'm like hi handsome. Okay, that's. I'm like hi handsome. But if you're not, just say hi.
No, she does that. She does that. Or she'll say something. She's like,
I don't know. But a lot of times, and please forgive me, everybody. But a lot of times, like there's a lot of people that come in and out of my restaurant, like Ward and Hawaii Kai. So I'm always, hi handsome, because I forgot your name. Hi beautiful, because I forgot your name. But I remember you, I just forgot your name. And plus when you drink a lot, you kind of forget that stuff,
I
Yeah.
hear that.
tell them about your shot.
Oh, the Maile Nazi. Oh, see now that it's
Maile Nazi.
baby.
Wow.
Oh, you have never had my Maile Nazi. By the way, it's not a nice name, and I tried to change it. I didn't name
Everybody
it.
orders it. They know. I'm sure they know
Chris,
it.
everybody orders it, and it's kind of this special thing to the point that people that come and visit with me, they'll have it. People that can't eat Maile's every day, they'll eat somewhere else in Kakako.
Right.
But because you can drive right in the front, they will call ahead and say, we just want a nightcap, we just want one more, and then we're off,
It's
right?
a drink?
It's a shot.
about
It's a shot. It's a
Tell me about
shot. So it's okay. Don't judge me, but I
No judgment here.
So it's actually tequila. And there's all kinds of tequila now, like great tequilas, but I've always drank it back then with Patron. But it's the special chaser. You got pickle juice, you got, what is that, the mango juice, you got all
mango juice.
pickle mango, all that kind of stuff, right? Well, we kind of did our own. I came up with it with one bartender, and we're going back and forth. And I can't tell you the secret because it tastes like Bloody Mary, but it has a kick to it because hello, I'm Thai, I'm fire, so I just gotta put some fire in it, right?
You are fire.
Yeah, it's kind of spicy. It doesn't have to be too spicy, but it is. But the thing about it is, the magical thing is, you take the shot, and you gotta take it 1, 2, right? So the tequila and then the back, and it just erases.
It's smooth.
It's so smooth, and then you gotta have one more and one more. It's motherfucking smooth.
And then you stand up and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. So no joke, like people that eat at my restaurant all the time, and then can't eat all the time there every day. They'll eat like around there, but they're like, we need one more for the road on our way home. Nightcap. So they will park right in front, and with this
They'll park right around.
park in front, do the shot, and then on their way home.
They live like right next door.
But yeah, they walk
Practically,
yeah. But the thing about it is, I didn't name it Nazi. Okay, so one of my employees named it Nazi, and the reason why is because it's so good. It's so good that it's crazy, and Nazi's crazy, right? Like, so then they try to change it. Okay, you guys
Like
are gonna
Maile's
die.
Pupule or something.
No, Chris. They're like Maile Nani, not Maile Nani, because Nazi Nani, and they're like, okay, Maile, like they're trying to go down the line, like, bruh, let's just stick to Maile.
Maile Nani.
Yeah, or they were like trying to Maile Nazi, Maile Nani happy. Nani was like, okay.
Oh, no.
I was like, okay, Nazi. Yeah, Nazi. Just stick with Maile Nazi.
Are you working service tonight?
What is Janelle might work? Janelle, no, she's like, oh, hell no, you ain't working tonight.
You're not getting behind the line tonight.
And
okay, I was gonna join you for one.
Oh no, you can come back.
Okay, I'll give you a call.
Yeah,
I'll
you
have
got
the
my
Maile
number.
Nani.
No, Nazi.
She just yelled at you.
Dragon lady coming out.
I love it.
No, well, I've never had to close. I've been open for 13 years out in Hawaii Kai, and
It's an institution at this point.
It is.
really
It's a kind of landmark over there. The thing is, I've never had to close, but with the pandemic, we're so short on staff, and my staff is overworked. So I had to close finally 1 day a week. So Hawaii Kai is closed on Mondays, and Ward is closed on Tuesdays. And the reason they say, why not the same day? Well, it's different crowd, different environment. Tuesdays, I chose not to close in Ward. Mondays, I chose not to close in Ward because Panya is closed, Istanbul is closed, Piggy Small is closed. So I wanted to stay open,
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Thank you so
we
much.
can cut, but we still can continue after.
We can continue after.
still
So
can
just
drink Nani.
at Maile's Thai Bistro for Instagram.
Maile's Thai Bistro, yes. Yeah, Jay? Maile's Thai Bistro on Instagram.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again for coming. Cheers.
Oh, thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun.
You're a blast.
Cheers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends, follow us on Instagram, Wine and Podcast. See you guys later.